Yeah, did you like that? The smog monster catches the smog with a left hook. The bus catches him with a left hook.
We gotta take public transportation.
Yeah, there you go. Big up Local 100, the crew. Hey, welcome back. Our next guest is an alternative hip-hop and R&B artist, and he joins us to speak about how he got his start in music and highlight his latest project and so much more. He's here with us today. He's right in the seat right now. He's throwing lefts and rights. He's taking care of business out there. There he is. It's a big right hand. Taylor Ricardo's in the house. Welcome, man.
How y'all doing, man? Thank you for having me, man.
Hey, man.
Appreciate
Always
you.
a pleasure. So tell us, you know, a lot of people have that story of how they wanted to get involved in the music business, how they started and who they were looking up to and all of that stuff. How did it work for you?
So for me, it was my father. My father is a songwriter. He's an instrumentalist. He plays piano, he plays guitar, he plays the drums. And I just came up in a house full of music makers, you know. My cousins were also involved in music, so I watched it from a very, very young age growing up, you know. And I was just inspired, like they're all behind the technical support part, and they're all like talented. They can sing, and
that's a big part of it right there. When you get the technical support.
Yeah, I got to see them build studios with wiring and everything back in, like, you know, the 90s, like, you know, so it was beautiful.
I came along with Marley Marl. He's
okay,
a fantastic
I know Marley
producer. Yeah, he was one of my DJs back in the day, but he was gravitating more toward the engineering part. So
I ain't gonna lie, that's the fun part. That's where I started.
Yeah.
So when I actually started making music, I was just an engineer. I used to record people and mix their vocals and edit their vocals before I was ever an artist.
But you were recording on some up-to-date recording stuff at the time.
Not when I very, very, very first started. The first time I ever recorded a song, I used my dad's tape recorder.
Reel-to-reel?
The tape recorder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we just played the music in the background and rapped over it. That was the very first time I recorded.
Yeah. So your parents were inspirational in your life, but who were some of the recording artists that you looked up to?
I love Michael Jackson, man. Michael Jackson is like, you know, he's top notch. Nothing is greater than Mike. I grew up watching Mike, loving Mike. Mike is inspiring. So
the dancing and
that's
everything.
The first artist I fell in love with that made me feel like I just love music. Like, Michael Jackson is phenomenal.
And then, so how did you get involved in the genre of hip hop?
My father was he's a rapper, and he was incredible. He was extremely incredible. I used to feel like my dad should have been famous, you know, before I was born. And like he
was rapping before it hit radio, right?
Yeah, he inspired me with that a lot. So I think that's how I started rapping. But then he heard me sing and was like, "Yo, you need to sing. You need to sing. You have a beautiful voice. You should sing." And he's my main inspiration. You know what I mean?
Do you can you spit 16 of your father's rap and 16 of yours?
Right now, of
check
course.
Out the difference.
Let's see. My dad, racks on racks on racks on racks, stacked highest mountain in Tibet. Hey, it's more room over there. Just put that sack there over there. I need a bigger money clip from clowning like I want a trip. Oh, done a ripping, just got free. Snatched them in a suite. Make my cake from 8 to 3. He says, so if I plan on getting yours, you better get it before I creep. I got knockout artists on my friends list, and you kids are just pretenders. Please extend a courtesy of all of those that's in here. I want all the grams that I could pin up, plus a little pretty pin up, licking my antenna, trying to get to the center. It go, you be in a runner, I be in a different venue every weekend in the middle of some stuff with my people. You know,
I get it.
That's my dad.
You beeped out your own.
I try my best. I'm sorry, like, I missed a few, but I tried my
best. It's good. It's good.
My dad's incredible though.
And then
that was him.
16 of yours would sound like what?
16 of mine would sound like I think woke up in Miami last night. I had a foreign girl pose in my t-shirt and her panties last night, and I pulled up and Corley pulled Shorty in the Bentley at the light. And his models, Prada, I just smiled and hollered, you could tempt me if you like. I have a never-ending appetite. I take your girl to get a bite. Speeding tickets. My life is overpriced.
This is not the one that you're going to do later on, right?
Nah, no, I'm going to sing a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
That's good.
Yeah, just
and you have all this. You're a writer. So
I'm a
you
writer.
put all this down on paper.
Yeah, I have stacks, like crazy stacks of paper.
And you can have stacks of paper.
I like that. Yeah, we're going to double that up. We double entendres right there.
You do want to
You spit bars?
I did. Because I'm Bob Lee, as you can see. Nobody rocks this joint like me. It's the feeling that I get when I'm on the go. I'll talk more on your radio.
Bob Lee, man. I'm going to download Bob Lee track when he drop it. I'm going to have him on my next project.
But you should do one on Stacks.
On stacks, yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. On paper, I like that.
Yeah.
I hope
Paper
it
on
all
paper.
does turn into money because it's like it's so much.
Man,
I wrote
paper
so
on
much.
paper.
I've written over
When I
like
write my stuff, I got it on paper.
I've written over
to
like
make my
4,000
paper.
songs.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't recorded them all.
Yeah,
And a lot of my music I make come from
And you
I
Yeah.
freestyle. I don't even write anymore.
see, and then now you just put out an amazing project called
Two-Face
Two-Face
Taylor. Two-Face Taylor. Yes.
Talk
indeed.
about it.
Two-Face Taylor is a very emotional project. It's extremely deep. It's Two-Face Taylor because it's two sides of my personality. There's an aggressive rap side, but there's a softer singing side too. So, you know, I show you my vulnerabilities as much as I show you my pain
Here's
and
a
my
piece
struggle.
of it right there.
Oh, that is a piece of it. Look at him. Hey, boy, you go, boy. You're on TV.
Yeah.
Hey, that's 10 Toes. So that one's a little more aggressive. You know, that one's a little more aggressive.
Beautiful.
And I have, you know, much softer art on there too. So, you know, because I'm vulnerable and I'm tough.
Hey, it's a beautiful thing.
You know, yeah.
What inspired you? What was the inspiration behind that?
Life, just experience, you know, just going through things with different people, relationships, friendships, all of that inspired me. You know, it made me feel emotionally charged, and I think that's where music should come from. It should be emotionally charged. It should be released from an emotional place because that's when the listener can connect with it the most because you feel what you're talking about, you know? Yeah. It's not just words. You're not just blabbering nonsense. It's like, okay, you really went through that. I can feel that you went through
I know
that.
there's this guy that says, no space music.
What is that? What's space music?
Well, you know, people that just get out
Just
there.
space out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't space out.
That's one of the DJs that we know. No
Okay.
space. Give me the
no
real
space
stuff.
music.
So you did some collabs.
I did some nice collab. You know what's crazy? My first major collab was from one of New York's very own, Jadakiss.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Jadakiss. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. He gave me my first opportunity in music, period.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
He saw
My
me, he
dudes.
heard me, and was like, I went to the studio out here. I came out here a while ago, a few years ago.
From where?
From Louisiana. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana,
Oh,
by
all
the way.
right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so I came up here to work with him
Uh-huh.
and work with other artists up here. And like, we went into the studio. We were in Yonkers, I believe. Nice place. Very hospitable when he came.
Jay
And
hooked you up.
Yeah, he hooked me up. He was real nice. He was very kind, very kind gentleman. He put on a beat. I liked the beat. A lot of people were supposed to write to it, but I wrote to it the fastest, and I presented what I had, and he was like,
He said, I got that. I'll take that.
Just me and him. He was like, look, you guys sit this one out. Just me and him gonna do this. We did that. He put it on his album, and I'm forever indebted and grateful to him. You know, 'cause
Beautiful.
He gave me
That's
a
how it works,
great
though.
opportunity. Yeah,
That's
it was
how it
natural. It
works.
was organic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And
real.
then how about this brother here?
What was that? Oh, Mr. Jim Jones. Oh yeah, okay. So I got a single out right now with Jim Jones called Two Turn. And yeah, shout out Jimmy too. He has helped me a lot on my return to New York. Yes, indeed. That's my guy, man. He's helped me a lot on my return to New York. Like, brought me places, introduced me to people, brought me on shows and on stage with him, and just he's a very, very hard-working man, and he inspired me a lot these days because I don't know, he worked harder than some young cats. You know,
Yeah, he stays in the studio.
he stays doing something. It's not just studio. You know, it's not all studio, but he stays doing something productive. Whether it's interviews or podcasts or creating a movie or creating short form film or content or performing or recording, he is just consistently busy. He does not let himself become idle. Only time I see him idle is when he's writing a verse. He sits still. It's like the universe is still.
Yeah.
Right then and
You gotta
there.
feel it. You gotta come to you. You gotta
Yeah, he
be-
meditate. He
you
really
gotta be in
meditate
it.
on his
You
words.
gotta
I
be in
like
you.
that. That's the only time I see him sit still.
Yeah. Did you just sign with him? You
Did I sign with
Jim
him? No, I haven't. I haven't signed with him. I'm unsigned right now. I'm with an independent label called.
Yo, he's unsigned. Everybody, come on, let's go. Let's get him.
I'm with an independent label and partner called Society, the label. They've helped me. They've managed me, and but no, I'm indie. I haven't signed with anyone major yet. So,
They
but
gonna
it's
come at
working.
you.
It's
They gonna
working.
come at you,
Yeah, they definitely gonna come. They definitely gonna come.
and you're gonna get those stacks.
We gonna see. We gonna talk. It gotta be the right situation for me. It has to be what God has ordained for me. You know.
Who are some of the people that are working with you right now that are helping you along the way?
So I'm working with a beautiful manager named Damaris Valerio.
Uh-huh.
She's brought me out here. I met her in Miami at a Grant Cardone seminar, and Shout out to Lady Boss, man. She's just.
Is she in the studio?
Yeah, she's in the studio, but I don't think she want to
there
be on
she
camera.
goes.
I don't think she want to be on camera right now. But nah, she's done a lot for me. She introduced me to Jimmy, so they're like lifelong friends.
Yeah.
And when he met me through her, he let her know immediately, like, yo, you have a star on your hands.
Yeah.
So.
She seems to be like a beautiful person.
Yeah, nah,
Just
she's a
nice
great
and
person.
mellow, and you know. but
Watching Power Hour. It's recorded on Thursdays, but I believe it drops on Mondays. That is her podcast.
Oh, really?
She has a podcast where
all
she
right.
empowers artists and, you know, just people who've been in difficult situations and have struggled, and she gets their story. She goes with them and documents their life from their neighborhoods to their businesses, what they're doing now. So, yeah, she's just a very motivational person. Like,
Yeah, and you learn a lot from that.
I learned a lot from her. You know?
Beautiful.
Yes,
What's next for you?
I'm dropping singles for the rest of this year. I have another project coming out at the beginning of the year. And I have some incredible features that you guys should all be hearing and seeing really soon. I don't want to, you know, throw all my business out. I don't like to name drop. I just would like if everybody just tap in and just, you know, like, okay, I see little gems of what he was talking about, but work, you know, consistency, work, productivity, stay creative, you know, keep the momentum.
What do you tell other people who want to get involved in this business? Because it can be a tough business. You got to learn the business before you get involved.
I would tell anyone with that right there, learn the business. You know, don't just be a creative and just create art. Learn the business behind the art that you create so that you can know how to manage yourself, because you don't want to be taken fast. You'll be taken fast if you just relax on this one thing and you're naive to everything else that goes behind it and into it. Yeah. And truly invest in yourself and take your craft serious. You know, if you're an artist and you're in front of the public eye, make sure that your appearance is taken care of. You know, make sure you present yourself properly. You don't want to, you know, it's easy to show up and just show up looking like anything. But, you know, your presentation is everything.
It's everything.
It's everything.
And you may get excited by saying, hey, somebody wants to sign me. I'm signing with such and such.
Yeah.
I'm signing with that.
But slow it down.
Yeah.
Do your homework.
But you don't really know what you're signing.
Yeah.
Because
do your homework.
You don't know if you're going to get a crazy contract that's going to lock you in for a long time.
I'm very big on this, too. I read. I like to read. So read books. A very good book to read is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Yeah. It's an amazing book. So if you're an artist, you should read that book. If you're an entrepreneur, you should read that book. And you should follow the instructions of that book, because they're very key to being successful and being a successful person, you know. It teaches you how to plan and how to recognize things that you've planned so you know what's for you.
All right. You ready to do some work for us?
Yeah, I'm ready to get it popping.
All right. Let me see. What we'll do, we're going to set some stuff up. Let's take a quick break right here, and we'll come back over there and boom, boom, take care of business. Just like that. Bam.
Thank you.
Live on the set, kicking it with Taylor Ricard. He walks the walk, talks the talk. He's a songwriter, singer, rapper. He does his thing, and he's going to let her talk the talk.
I'm gonna let her talk.
You let her talk. Here we go. Taylor Ricard, ladies and gentlemen. We kick it live like this.
Thought I was better off. Shouldn't have cut off. I should have let her talk. I should have let her say what's in her heart. I shouldn't have been a fool and made it hard. I should have gave her the time she needed to treat her like a priority. You out of my reach like a meteorite. You're too far from me. Religious feast, girl, you preach and couldn't get across to me. I'm broken, but it's costing you. Don't know what to say when I talk to you. And I've been through trauma from my mama, father, cousin, uncle too. That's why I'm hard on people I love. Don't know how to comfort you. I don't know what I'm turning to. Don't ever wanna turn on you. Not with everything that you've been through. Your life's like a Rubik's Cube. You've been betrayed by ones you love to burn. Like, baby, you seen enough. Fighting with your nigga over these other and they teaming up. It's been a few months, he's feeling resentful, say he cleaning up. Sold you a whole bunch of dreams, now you're waking up. Now you woke as fuck. Now you're waking up. Now you're woken as fuck. I should've gave her the time she needed to treat her like a priority. You out of my reach like a meteorite. You're too far from me. Religious feast, girl, you preach and couldn't get across to me. I'm broken, but it's costing you. Don't know what to say when I talk to you. And I've been through trauma from my mama, father, cousin, uncle too. That's why I'm hard on people I love. Don't know how to comfort you. I don't know what I'm turning to. Don't ever wanna turn on you. Not with everything that you've been through. Your life's like a Rubik's Cube. You've been crossed by everybody you love, and you had enough. And it always end up as they lost, and it add up. And you boss up and it get better and better, better and better and better. Thought I was better off. Shouldn't have cut off, I should have let her talk. I should have let her say what's in her heart. I shouldn't have been a fool and made it hard.
Thing in the background, right?
Hey, he'd have been my dancer. He got all the energy.
Taylor Ricard. Oh, you didn't know? Taylor Ricard.
Taylor Ricard. Oh, yeah. Yo, guys can find me on TikTok at Taylor Ricard, YouTube at Taylor Ricard. That's Ricard. And on Instagram is Taylor Ricard XO.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you.
It's available now.
It's available now, right now, on all DSPs. That's Spotify, Apple Music, everything. You feel me? So go check that out. Let me know what you think.
Yo, that was dope.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for having me.
And good luck with everything.
Let's finish talking.
You gonna do the stacks?
We finna go finish. Me and him finna go finish talking. He got some stories to tell me. So thank y'all.
You gonna do the stacks?
I'm gonna do the stacks.
You gonna do the stacks.
We need the stacks.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank you all guests for joining us and you all viewers for tuning in and checking it all out. You can keep following us on BronxNet TV for continued coverage. And thank you for letting us share in this space and time with you. Join our hosts, Kibit Arlene, Darren Jaime, and Rena Valentine on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for all new episodes of Open. Always remember this, what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. I'm the DOCTORBOBLEE, hanging out with Taylor.
Hey.
Yeah, Ricard, you don't know?
Hey, yes,
Here we go.
Thank you.
I'll catch you another day, another way, and I'll see you over 107.5 WBLS. I love you all. Peace.